What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we're going to be talking about the LEGO collaboration, which is going to be a permanent game mode that will be going live in the first week of Chapter 5, in that first December week of the whole entire game and everything else, and what you should know regarding what this mode even is, right? We've heard a lot of leaks here and there regarding the LEGO mode time and time again, but we haven't heard any leaks regarding, hey, here's a combined list of everything we know to a T for that upcoming LEGO mode. And thankfully, thanks to Beast FN Creative over on Twitter, we have a huge list of information that we're now able to share with you guys. So firstly, it is going to be some sort of like open world LEGO experience based on how a lot of the stuff is described. Think about it as Minecraft, but if it was really just Legoified, right? One thing that makes me think of is kind of like Lego World, if anyone remembers that game from a long time ago, but mixed with a lot more of the Minecraft mechanics. Now, in terms of actual things, that'll be going down here, we'll be going through the bullet pointed list. I'll be stopping some points where, I want to mention some extra little things, so it might not be all that too concise or whatever, being like this, then this, then this, then this. It'll just kind of be a little bit all over the place. So it starts off by talking about we're going to be having weather in this mode, meaning, rain, snow, storms, lightning, all that type of stuff that will exist in this mode, and you will be able to actually experience all the different weather cycles throughout it, right? It makes sense for an open world game that is more of a survival experience that I would have that type of stuff. And to add on to that, whole entire experience, they also have ambient sounds they're working on as well to make sure this experience really does feel like one of those open world exploration games, similar to maybe like Lego Worlds, which has released before as its own little like standalone game in the past. Now, it also mentions that it features interactable beds that will allow people to sleep and skip the nighttime, and just like Minecraft, if you're in a server with multiple people and you go ahead and try sleeping, they could have, a whole entire system where, they could either vote to skip the night if some people are still enjoying the night, or they could go ahead and make it so it's like a little pop-up like, hey, you need to sleep, so that everyone on the server can go ahead and go in their own world or whatever and go to the daytime area once again, right? Now, they do mention that your bed comes with a curtain, which doesn't really make too much sense. Is it like one of those medical beds or something? I'm not too for sure. Maybe it's a little building block you put down in your little base or whatever, and you're able to kind of like just jump into a curtain, very Lego-y or whatever else, but that is one of the interesting little things that have been mentioned here regarding the whole entire bed system. They also have a catapult that will allow you to launch yourself away from wherever the catapult is. Definitely could be used as a transportation method in the game. We just kind of got to figure out how it actually works, how you can craft it and everything. It also features a map marker so that you can place one down and not forget where your base is, similar to, these map markers right here, except built into the world, similar to like a waypoint system or something like that. Now, it also features stuff that we know from normal Fortnite already, such as a crafting system and inventory. We know it's going to be featuring llamas. All that type of stuff still exists and is still being worked on, and it will exist in this mode for you to actually go ahead and use. So if you're someone who likes randomly finding a loot llama and opening it, this time around you will be able to find it, but maybe it's going to be more of a Lego loot llama that's going to be filled with little Lego building blocks or goodies along those lines. Now, the chest will actually allow you to feature, or open up it and put items inside of it, take items out. So it really is going to be similar to a Fortnite, or I guess, like a mix of Fortnite, mix of Lego, mix of Minecraft type system, where you're able to have, your crafting, you're able to have your building, you're able to have chests to actually store loot in. There will also be procedurally, pre-generated worlds that will allow you to actually mine ores, which are confirmed to be in the game and everything else. And it really just is going to be a very Lego-ified Minecraft build built into Minecraft, or I guess not even Minecraft itself, but built into Fortnite itself. Now, talking about building, it does feature a building tool. Let me go ahead and make sure we get some combat out of the way here so I don't die in a bot lobby, but it does feature a building tool that you're able to use. This will actually have Lego bricks that you can find by breaking them from pre-generated world structures, so you won't have all the bricks unlocked by default. You actually have to go around and, for example, let's say this rock was a specific Lego brick, I would have to break the rock and it'd be like, congratulations, you now have a 2x4 brick that you're able to build with of this specific color, right? This is how they're going to be having the whole entire gameplay loop for it existing, so basically Minecraft, right? But of course, the build menu is going to be a lot more Lego-ified, right? I know I keep being like, hey, it's basically Minecraft, but based on all the descriptions and everything we have, it does appear like that is what you're going to be seeing when it comes to this whole entire Lego experience. Now, it's going to be interesting how world saves are going to work or whatever else, if it's going to be similar to the early days of creative, where you can press to join someone's creative map, but instead instead, this case, it would be joining their Lego world, or if it's going to be something where it's just like, hey, you know, after that match is over, you keep all your progress or everything in terms of items, maybe whatever you had in the chest or whatever gets reverted back to your inventory normally or something along those lines, or as resources or something. But every time you go into a new match, you know, it's going to be new players, new stuff to actually do, and new structures to actually build. They will also have your own camp, similar to like a tent system in normal Fortnite, if you guys remember, where you could place some items into it. You know, the whole entire tent system is going to exist once again, but it might not be as effective, right? Or it may be more effective. Maybe it's going to be like similar to Fallout 76, where you can place a camp down, assuming whenever you go into a new match, you know, that camp isn't obstructed by someone else's already existing camp. Your entire building structure or whatever that was there originally just gets instantly rebuilt. It could be a very Fallout 76 system like that, but of course it's one of those things that we kind of gotta wait to get more information on when the mode actually launches next month. In terms of other information that they also mention here, sleeping will regenerate your health points. You can build your own zip lines from one place to another, which is really nice to see, so you can get around a lot easier. It's going to be interesting to see how you place the ending part of the zip line. You know, will you have to run all the way over there and be like, this is where I want the zip line to end, or just gonna be able to shoot out a zip line through like a harpoon gun or something like that, just so that you can go ahead and make that zip line and get around the map a little bit faster. Now, it does mention that if you cannot build, you don't have to worry, because Fortnite Lego has several preset builds you can rebuild. So basically, let's say you don't know how to build your own house. You're like, I'm garbage at this. It looks like a pile of poop. It's a dirt house in Minecraft, right? Well, don't worry about that, because they will actually have preset build structures that will kind of have like a holographic display. They'll be like, hey, you know, you just got to do the little Lego animations, have the building blocks required, and it will build it up for you. So that is a nice little thing to see, right? You might see those around a lot if you're in an open world of the Lego map or whatever with tons of other people you don't know. Now, they also mentioned that you are able to place your own fences. There's potions that will actually buff the player. There you can slide down slopes normally, like this right here, you know, just sliding. That mechanic's going to exist in the game. It'll have its own unique reticle, so it won't be like the gun reticle, but it will have a stud gun, which places an activation switch. Basically, think about it as a gun that you shoot down, and wherever it goes, it will place a switch that will allow you to activate certain objects. You know, maybe you can use it as some like wiring system or whatever to make it so you can activate a door from long distances, right? You know, it's a whole entire unique system that they've got building there, and it's why we've seen leaks for like the big wheel grenade and stuff like that before, because they want to have these mechanics and everything else that is going to be restrictive, or I guess, you know, unrestricted in a way where you're able to actually drive around Lego vehicles and stuff that you create with these custom tires, right? Because as you guys may or may not know, the actual big wheel grenade and the normal wheel grenade that was added a long time ago used some Lego actual assets for the models and stuff, but it made it so it popped out tires that when the object was finished, it would move around as if you made your own vehicle. Now, it also has the building mode and everything else that we talked about before, but it has a total of 9 inventory slots, and you can build or spawn in anything that, you know, relates to Lego bricks, assuming that you have the crafting recipe or you have the bricks to actually do it. And it does mention that if you have an item that is super important that you want to be at the top of your list no matter what, you can pin it to your build bar, so you don't have to worry about having to search for it again and again and again every single time you want to use that specific item. It will also have NPCs you can interact with. Now, these NPCs will actually have different, you know, interactions or reactions that it has here. Now, the list of it mentions, you know, a default interaction, a disappointed interaction, a celebration interaction, a interaction that gives you an item, a greeting of being bored, excited, an urgent greeting, a laughing greeting that is the default one, you know, a smaller laughing one, an extreme laughing action or whatever else, a action where the NPC is kind of like questioning you, a sleepy action, action of an NPC stating either an afraid behavior, an angry behavior, a bored behavior, a default behavior, a disgusted behavior, an excited behavior, a happy behavior, a sad behavior, a surprised behavior, or a worried behavior. And then there's also an interaction for the NPCs to actually take your items, meaning that we're most likely going to be seeing quests enabled in this mode, which will give you little benefits or rewards, maybe even like Battle Pass XP for playing this UEFN experience. Because keep in mind, you know, it is kind of like a UEFN experience, but at the same time, it has more tools than what's normally available in UEFN due to it being an officially Fortnite supported mode. Now, as the final 2 notes we actually have here, it is going to have completely custom walking sounds, and there's a slight chance your character will Legoify in the mode and look like a Lego figure. Based on how they're working on the item shop and everything, there will also be a custom lobby UI you will see whenever you have this selected, and potentially even cosmetics or items that are going to be sold specifically for the Lego mode itself, because that is one of the things that they've kind of, you know, started adding precedent for and preparing preparing for is the option where if they need to, they can sell items in the brand new Fortnite racing mode, they can sell new items in the new Fortnite rhythm mode, and they can sell new items in the Fortnite Lego mode. But of course, you kind of got to see in December, once all these modes launch in that first week of Chapter 5, how they're actually going to go about everything and how all these modes come together. So if you're curious of what my personal opinion regarding the Lego mode that is upcoming very, very soon is, think Minecraft mixed with Terraria in the sense of like an item system inventory, mixed with potentially Fallout 76, mixed with Fortnite, mixed with insert Lego creatures here, right? And it feels like a lot of different building blocks of different, games or whatever being mixed together to try creating this experience, regarding if it's going to be something that a lot of people enjoy or if it's something that people are like, meh, it's whatever, right? We'll have to wait and see, but we do know there are going to be some Lego rewards you'll be able to redeem and use in the mode once the mode releases in early December. So with that said, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. In tomorrow's video, we'll be talking about either the Fortnite rhythm mode or the racing mode that is releasing with the Lego mode and everything else, one day after each other, talking about what all you can expect from those and more. So until next time, I'll catch you champs and champions a little bit later. Peace out.